Definitely not a fight.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Jenna. So I am in the back of my van. I just dropped Savannah off at her tumbling classes. I'm in the parking lot and I knew I was gonna film this. So I parked like away from everybody, and then everybody is inside their vehicles. And then there's people parked beside me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. Like, I'm so self-conscious when filming, especially with a camera, more so because they know what I'm doing. Like when I had my phone out before, like when I would film, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'm FaceTiming somebody, you know, but when it's a camera, it's like, yeah, I'm filming and I'm talking to myself in a car. So I'm sitting in the back of my van perks, you guys. Like I don't know what it is. I'm just really self-conscious about that. And so sitting in the back next to Savannah's car seat, I have my tripod wedged in Maverick's seat, and we're just gonna kind of chit chat. And there's some life updates because I keep forgetting to update you guys on things in regular day in the life videos because I'm just so into my day and just so busy that I just forget about it, honestly, because I feel like I'm constantly on the go. So I want to update you while I am here waiting while Savannah is in her tumbling class. I already got tomorrow's video edited, exported. It is now uploading to YouTube while Zach is home with the other two. So I'm just here and we can talk. So I apologize for the super weird location that we are at, but you got to do what you got to do. Mom life. So couple updates. Let's go ahead and start. The first update is the girls' room situation. So we did move Navy into Savannah's bedroom and it has been going so well. And so what we did with that was we moved the Barbies out into the loft area. We moved Navy into the bedroom and she's been sleeping so good, you guys. Before, she was taking naps that were maybe half hour. What is this hair doing? That were maybe a half hour tops, and she was taking 3 naps a day, those short little ones. Now she takes 2 long naps, and she is just overall like in a better mood, I can tell. So she's been having 2-hour morning naps and then about an hour, 2-hour afternoon naps, and she still sleeps really good throughout the night. Savannah's been sleeping really good in there too, and I'm just really happy. It's going really well. I feel like we have a lot more space too, which is really nice. And I was really surprised with the closet situation, with the dresser drawer situation. Each girl has 4 and 4. They each have their own side, and same with the closet, and I'm really happy. Just got to do the top. So that update is all good. I was so worried and nervous and anxious about nothing, but it's just how it goes sometimes. And update number 2, I know that I don't film any of this because it's basically my kids, but Savannah has been doing horseback riding lessons and has been going really well. She loves them. It is a really far drive, and so Zach and I are now switching on and off, driving back and forth because it's just a lot. I have mom guilt just leaving 2 evenings out of the week just with Savannah and leaving the other 2, and plus it's a far drive, but I'm still going to be taking her tumbling because like that's my time to either work, do this, or edit videos, or just kind of decompress from the day and have like a little bit of a chill out time. And so that's what I'm going to continue to do. This hair is really like, it's right here. It's right there. It is bothering me like crazy. I'm going to lose track of updates as we keep going. And so update number 3, I'm getting my hair done. Is it next week already? Yeah, I'm getting my hair done next week. I'm really excited. I'm getting it cut this weekend, and then I'm getting it colored next week because the night that I'm getting it colored, my mom's having a Botox party. And I've gotten Botox before. I don't know if you guys knew this. I don't think I really filmed. I didn't film that day. I think I just talked about it in passing in a day in the life video. And no matter what your thoughts are about Botox or body enhancement, whatever, I'm doing this because it makes me happy, and I'm not going crazy or anything. There's just a line right here that literally, this one right here, it drives me insane, and I'm just really self-conscious about it. And if something's like really bright, I try not to make that face, or when I'm mad or sleeping, and it's just something I'm self-conscious about, and so that's what I'm doing Botox to fix that. But anyways, it's the same night I get my hair done, and so I'm getting it cut one day and then colored so then I can still make it to the Botox that night. I'm really excited. It's all about self-care. I've been saving up for both, so I'm really excited. I only get my hair done, I think, maybe 3 times a year at least, and then 4 times... Sorry, I had to see if that was Zach texting me, or 4 times max. So it's not a lot, but it's okay. It is self-care. I save up for it. I plan for it, and I'm just really excited. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done again before we go like on our big trip and stuff. And so this is the time when I'm going to do it, and I'm just really excited. Take care of yourself, you guys. Seriously. I know it's really hard, but self-care as a mom is so important, and I kind of wanted to talk about that too, because I really, truly, honestly think I had PPD after I had Maverick, because I don't know, I think the pandemic had a big effect on it, and it was my first full year being a stay-at-home mom. But also when the pandemic and everything hit, I lost my reselling hustle, and I lost that. But I was doing YouTube, and I picked up doing YouTube more, and I met a lot of mom friends online around this time after Maverick was born, and I'm thankful for them, and I still talk to a few of them. And it's just, I think I was just in that funk. Like, I was trying to do the YouTube thing, but I really missed the reselling, and I still miss reselling. It's just not the way it was back in 2019, early 2020. I mean, it was my hustle. Like, I was able to leave my job and be a stay-at-home mom and do that and make decent money, and it helped pay off a lot of debt doing that too. And so it just really stunk, and I was really sad when I just couldn't do it anymore because I couldn't get out to source. Getting out to source is the main factor, and then having a baby, and I already had Savannah, but having another baby and the pandemic going on, it just kind of makes it near impossible to do it. And I really do miss it still to this day. But I think I had PPD because of that, and there was just a lot going on, a lot of stress and pressures, and I think I just wasn't used to YouTube. I mean, I was very small. I mean, I was under less than 1,000 subs, and Maverick was, I think, he's 5 months old when I hit 1,000 subs, and it was a long journey, and it was hard, and I was working really hard, and I still work really hard, but it was just really hard. And then I was really hard about my body and my weight, and I took that really hard as well, and I was really hard on myself, and I felt like I couldn't do it, and it was just it was a hard struggle. And then I put on weight, and then that leads up to when I got pregnant with Navy in 2021, where I was at my absolute heaviest not being pregnant. And yeah, I just spiraled into that, excuse me. But I just wanted to talk about that because I was thinking about that the other day. I was talking to someone about PPD, and I said, you know what? And Zach even says it too. He really thinks that I had it after having Maverick, because I would eat my feelings like crazy, and sometimes I still do that. I mean, your girl has 2 to 4 cookies a day, I'm not gonna lie, but I also am breastfeeding, and I try to work out a lot. I drink a lot of water. I don't eat after 7 p.m. I try not to, or if I do, I have like a snack of cheese or something. But it's just been hard. Next update, I think we're on update 4. I'm not sure. Christmas. So the Christmas shopping situation, we got a lot done. We still have more to go. I cannot figure out what I want to get Savannah for her big present. Zach and I are at such a standstill, and it's just so hard to figure out what her big gift's going to be. Navy is basically done. Maverick is done. Navy is almost done. And I will be filming a what I got my kids for Christmas video. And stuff is just expensive now. Like, we saved up money, but we're gonna have to like find some more money because it's just crazy. It's Christmas though, and that's just kind of how it is. And I just want to talk to you guys about the struggle of that, because I talked about it last year, I talked about it the year before with the budgeting and how we save early, and it's rough. And then we've got Disney coming. Disney is almost done. Like, we're ready for it. It's just this month, and then we're good to go, ready for Disney in a couple months. Like, paid off anyways, and so we are ready to go after that. But there's just a lot coming up, a lot of different things, and yeah, So we still have to go Christmas shopping, essentially is what I'm saying. We still have some more shopping to do, still have some things to go. And Zach and I am going to film this day, another update. We have Menards rebates, and so we're going to be going to Menards, and we're going to get outdoor lights because a couple of our outdoor lights went off and stuff. And if you don't have a Menards or you don't know, like, you get rebates from like your receipts. And so we always get our dog food from Menards. I get my coffee from there, and we just save all these rebates. And so we have all of these rebates, and we want to go get outdoor lights because we already got dog food. We're good. I got my coffee. We're good. So we can spend that money. I know I just talk about budgeting. I'm like, oh, we're going to go spend money buying outdoor lights and stuff you guys aren't going to see because I'm not going to show the front of my house. However, I know that I have shown my front porch. I've shown just a little bit because you can't really see much there. It's just the front porch. You haven't seen any numbers, nothing. You just see my door and my chair, and that's it. And I think that's okay. Like, I'm having enough privacy that way. And I know that's like a huge topic. I've talked about it a few times, and I'll say it again. My channel is about me. My kids are a part of my life, yes, but there's just so much that goes on that you guys don't know about because it's really, really personal about my kids. Like, there's so much you guys don't know, but I'm not gonna share that because that's not me, and it's not my story and me to tell. It's my kids, and they can't consent to that. And I always when I'm filming something or when I'm editing, I always think about their future. Like, I think about them watching it in the future, or if friends saw it, how they would feel about it. And so that's why I always try to do like things in passing, or occasionally I'll show like a cute little thing of Maverick and Navy, like in the last video, or Savannah and Navy, like the cute little baby laughing like video, because like that's what she did. She was laughing at her, and I think that, sorry, I was looking at my phone, and I think that's just really sweet and innocent. So like little things here or there I'll share, but it's all going to be super, super surface level. And I always talk about it because it's just such a big topic on social media right now. I talked about it on my live with you guys about other big channels and how they're unrelatable and this and that, and how they exploit their children and do all these things. And I always just think about my kids and their futures and how they would be treated by their friends, or how they would look at it in the future. And I really don't want my social media presence to impact that on them. And so that is my TED Talk on that. Oh, our van from the last video when the sign hit. So on the video you can't really tell too much, but there is significant damage. Zach was able to fix a little bit of it, and we'd have to pay like a deductible or something with our insurance, and it's purely cosmetic. Like, there's nothing else wrong with it. And let me just say, our van, I'm very thankful for. It's paid off. It gets us from point A to point B. However, it is our only vehicle that all of us can fit in. We do have two other vehicles. We have the truck, and that is what Zach, we got that just to pull the camper, and he occasionally drives it to work, or if we have like a project or just something he needs to put something in the back of the truck in, that's what it's for. The van is his work van. He only drives it to and from work. It doesn't have back seats. It came with no back seats. Like, we bought that van, oh, I was pregnant with Navy. We bought it for $900, so that's a pretty good deal. And then the truck, we bought it for $1,500. So all of our vehicles combined are less than 10 grand, which is just so crazy. And this is the first time ever in our lives we've had all of our vehicles paid off, which is really nice. However, we know we're going to need a newer vehicle in a couple years, so we're hoping this van can last another 2 years and nothing else happens to it, or no sign flies into us or whatever, hopefully. And the thing is, when we bought this van, it has a lot of miles on it, and it already has like some rust. It had some dents. Like, there's a dent in my back bumper. I realized that is getting worse. I'm like, how did that even get worse? Like, I don't even hit anything. I barely go anywhere. And Zach's like, yeah, I noticed that too. And so then the front's damaged. Anyways, long story short, we are not probably going to be fixing it professionally or getting that done. Maybe Zach will talk to my dad. We'll see what we can do, or try to do like a temporary fix. It'll look junk and trash, but whatever. I'm honestly really not worried about it. It gets me from point A to point B safely with my kids. That's all that really matters. And we have major financial goals that we are trying to get to, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be starting next year. And I'm keeping all that to myself because okay, so I somewhat believe in manifestation and saying things out loud, but I'm not going to say it on social media because I just, what is a saying? There's a saying that if you're working towards goals, you should really work on them. Like, don't say your next move, something like that. You know what? You might know what I'm saying. Hopefully you get what I'm saying with these ramblings, but you should never let others know your next move. Like, just work towards it in silence. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to accomplish things behind the scenes, get things done, and we're hoping with this goal, the timeline will be a year and a half, maybe 2 max, and we can get going on it. So fingers crossed on that. We've just been working really hard. Like I said, we're just trying to get past Christmas and after our trip, and then things are just gonna really hit the ball rolling, and I'm really excited about that. But the van is doing good. It just doesn't look pretty, which is whatever. I mean, it's a van. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know I definitely want a van for my next one. However, I just want to make sure like enough car seats fit and stuff, because I don't know. Who knows how many kids we're going to have. I know I definitely want to have another baby. That's another thing I want to talk about, another update, because I have people ask and you know, stuff like that. It's so hard. We have a lot coming up in the next year, and I don't want to sound selfish, but like I just am enjoying my body, and it's just so crazy. Like, my pregnancies are so hard, you guys. Like, they're just so hard. I was looking at my Instagram, like my feed, just kind of scrolling through old pictures of myself, and my face was just so swollen in the beginning of pregnancy, and I was so sick, and I didn't put on any weight until the end, and I lost weight, but I still looked really heavy, and I throw up every single day until the day I give birth with my babies. All 3 kids, that's exactly how it happened. The day, even giving birth, I threw up with them, and it's just really, really hard on me physically, and then mentally it's really hard, and I just want to be there really for my kids. And I think it was really hard this time around too, because I had, you know, I got pregnant the month Maverick turned 1, because Maverick and Navy are 20 months apart. Yeah, that's right. They are 20 months apart. It's just really hard when they're that close in age. Like, I give props to moms with kids that are closer in age, and it's hard. It is. It's very hard, especially when you're pregnant. And there's things like I want to do trips with the kids and stuff, and I'm taking my health seriously. I want to get myself on track before that. And so yeah, we do want to have more kids. I mean, I always wanted like half a dozen kids, so we'll see. Zach thinks I'm absolutely crazy. You know, maybe we'll stop at 4, maybe we'll stop at 5. Who really knows? Who knows? We have about 5 more minutes until Savannah is done with her tumbling class. Another thing, well, this is not a life update, but just to kind of talk to you guys. So I got a comment on my Christmas shopping video with Zach and I shared it on my Instagram saying that that seemed like a fight between Zach and I. When we were driving in the van, and I told Zach I said, if you want to go back to Target, you got to go back the way we came. And he said, okay. So I was talking on the camera to you guys, and then he goes the wrong way, like the opposite way that doesn't take us there. And so that was when, and it was like not even a fight, it was more like a bicker, or him just not listening to the direction of where I told him, like, that the map said we need to go. And someone said, oh, that seemed like a fight or whatever. And let me tell you what, no, not at all. It was definitely not a fight between us. That was just, I'm trying to show you guys more real life content, and I mean, we're not fighting. It was just us, like, I was filming and talking, and that's just kind of how it came. And this video hasn't went live yet. It's gonna go live tomorrow. But Zach, I feel like I'm already gonna get a comment about it, but I made like a face when Zach was talking. He was talking about winterizing the camper, and he said that we had mice or something. And so I made a face at him because I was like, we had mice in the camper? Like, I mean, it was kind of like a, you know, I mean, an RBF face. But then he said it was underneath, because I was like, we had mice up in the part where we are at, and you didn't tell me. But no, we didn't. We had it underneath, and I already knew that. But just the way he worded it, I was just kind of like, what are you doing? We don't want mice in there. That's gross. Or we did and you didn't tell me. You know, I was kind of offended. But no, that also isn't either. So I'm just saying that just in case, because I feel like maybe I would get a comment out of it. But like I said, I'm really trying to show you guys real life and just the best I can. You know, it's a balance. Like, I want to show you real life, not dig in too deep, and then keep my kids' personal privacy and safety and all the things with social media, all of the things. And we're running short on time. Oh, am I like getting blurry? It is getting dark. This time change is absolutely insane, but the sky is so pretty. I can't show you because like it'll show signs and where I'm located and stuff, but it's just so pretty. The sky's really pretty. It's like a pinkish blue color. Sun's going down, which is crazy because it's 5:40 and I'm like, what the heck? Why is the sun going down already? Like, it just doesn't seem. That is a really loud truck with no lights on either. I mean, really, people? Really? No lights on? Oh, it just blows my mind. It just really, really does. I had something else that I was going to say. OMG, I forgot. Oh, another update. I did get a message on Instagram and a comment asking when I was going to be decorating for Christmas, and we are going to be decorating this weekend. I am so excited because we've been prepping. We've been doing everything around the house, trying to make space, going through the office, cleaning, doing everything. It might be a 2-part video or maybe a long video. Let me know in the comments if you guys want if you make it this far in the video with me rambling, if you want a 2-part video or just a really long video, because I mean, it's going to probably be really long because I want to move the couches, clean, figure it out. I also can't decide where I want to put my Christmas tree. I don't know if I want it where I had it last year. I had it last year in the corner in the living room where my chair is currently. And this year, I either want to put it by like the dog bed, where the dog bed is behind my dining room table, or back in the same spot. Can't decide. So if you made it this far in the video, vote down below. Let me know because I seriously cannot decide where I want to put it. I have no idea where I want to put it at all. It's probably going to be like on a whim thing. Like, I'll have it decorated and I'll put it one spot and then the other, and you guys will see. But I'm super excited to be decorating for Christmas. I have been looking forward to it. I like to decorate early because it's just, it doesn't make sense to me because I'm that person. Christmas will literally be over and then the next day I want to take it down. That is just who I am. I mean, it'll be Christmas Day, next day or the day after that, I'm like, okay, let's take Christmas down. I'm done. Let's bring on the new year. Like, I'm ready for it. I mean, that is just me and my personality and who I am. And so I like to decorate early since I like to take down right after Christmas and just be done with it. And I think I did that last year, even being really pregnant. I think I took it down right away and I have no regrets about it either. It's just, I'm just ready for a clean cleanse after that. Just be ready for the new year. That's just kind of how it works. Oh, another update. I have not decided if I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. I'm probably not going to be uploading every day. I'm probably just going to be doing my 3 to 4 times a week. That's it. Maybe one week I'll upload every day. We'll kind of see how it goes. But that's what I think I'm going to do. However, it is time. I have to go get Savannah, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this life update. I'm sorry if it was too chatty and I was like annoying. I apologize, but I just never get to sit down, talk to you guys in peace and quiet without like the crazy dogs or my crazy kids that I love. I love my dogs too. All my craziness that I love, I never get to sit down in peace and just kind of, I never get to sit down and quiet and like kind of update you guys on things. And so I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below and let me know what kind of videos you want to see coming up. And yeah, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.